A police officer enters her apartment, finds an intruder or burglar with the intention not only to rob her but to kill her in a most or worst case scenario. So this burglar or intruder was sitting on her couch in a most relaxing manner, thinking the owner of the apartment is on vacation, so I got a lot of time, so let's enjoy her ice cream first and then do the job. And when he noticed her presence in her apartment, he responded in a very surprising manner. That makes me wonder, an intruder enjoying the ice cream on her couch in a most relaxed mood and left the main entrance opened. Now, this burglar or intruder must be so stupid. He must be thinking that he is in his own apartment. I can't say wrong timing or perfect timing, which makes this case even one of the highest controversial cases of the recent years in USA. So let's find out in a brief how did all that happen. You watch the clip and I take a sip of my coffee, and then we do the case study together in a brief.
Get up, man.
Dallas 911, this is Carla. Where's your emergency?
Hi, this is an off-duty officer. I need EMS. I'm in number.
What's your
I'm
address? Do you need police as well or just EMS?
Yes, I need both.
Okay, what's the address?
I'm at apartment number 1478. I'm in 1478.
And what's the address there?
It's 1210 South Lamar, 1478. Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm an off-duty officer. I thought it was in my apartment, and I shot a guy thinking it was my apartment. He
Shot someone?
Now with the new images in the deadly police mistake in Dallas, authorities identifying the off-duty officer who shot and killed the youth pastor in his own home, telling police she thought she was in her apartment and that he was an intruder. Here's ABC's Zachary Quiche.
Tonight, this new video posted by a neighbor appears to show an off-duty Dallas police officer in uniform and in distress, moments after she walked into an apartment that she thought was hers and killed the man living there.
Amber Guyger fired her handgun twice at John, striking him in the chest. She later testified that she believed him to be an intruder and that she feared he would kill her from an unarmed person. Guyger called 911 at 9:59 p.m. Fast forward, a team of officers rushed to her location, where one of the officers gives his best to save John's life by giving him CPR, and then paramedic arrived and John was taken to an emergency at the nearest hospital, sadly, where he died from his wounds. Botham Jean was shot dead in his apartment. End of the story. That's it. In short, prosecution finds Officer Guyger was engaged and distracted by the sexting with her fellow patrol officer, which caused her to even forget her own floor and her own apartment. And this led to something which should never been done.
Time of the shooting, Amber Guyger was preoccupied, talking and texting with a partner who she was romantically involved with, and the jury got a preview of some of those sexually explicit messages.
And she shoots at him twice.
At the start of Amber Guyger's trial, prosecutors argued the former Dallas police officer missed several opportunities to avoid the deadly confrontation with her neighbor, 26-year-old Botham Jean.
And for her errors, for her omissions, Botham paid the ultimate price.
According to prosecutors, one of those errors was a romantic conversation Guyger was carrying on with her patrol partner. In the minutes before the shooting, Guyger and fellow officer Martin Rivera allegedly had a phone call and exchanged sexually explicit messages. Rivera took the witness stand Monday.
I really don't remember a whole lot else about the conversation.
Okay, one by one. Let me write down my hand notes. Okay, one by one. Number one, 12 hours of shift. She was exhausted. Number two, she was texting to her fellow officer, maybe to remove her stress. Really? Which, of course, diverted her all focus and even didn't wait to reach her apartment first and do whatever she could think is best for her. Number 2. Number 3, she entered and shot the person and then called 911, told them what she's supposed to tell them. And she couldn't recall her CPR training or take the most urgent steps in order to save a victim's life. And I believe when you are in stress, you make one mistake. And if you can't focus on yourself right away, you will keep going on to make further mistakes. Victim's family kept their ground to prove that she was not mistaken, but it was deliberate. And 99.9% the reason was racial ground. When asked former police officer Guyger, she responded,
"Why did you shoot Andrew?"
I was scared he was going to kill me.
Why did you fire?
So I was scared. I was scared this person's apartment was going to hurt me. And I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Amber lost her job, got the verdict of 10 years of imprisonment.
For so many unarmed black and brown human beings all across America, this verdict today is for them. Everybody can raise their hand. This verdict is for them.
But there's something surprisingly changed the whole vibes in entire courtroom. The victim brothers came forward and forgave her, even expressed he loves her and would never want her to go behind the bars, but rather focus on her life in a most positive manner. And he also asked the judge if he can give her a hug, which turned the whole courtroom in a whole meltdown, which is very impressive.
I can speak for myself. I forgive you. And I know if you go to God and ask Him, He will forgive you. And I don't think anyone could say it. Again, I'm speaking for myself, not even bad for my family. But I love you just like anyone else. And I'm not gonna say I hope you rot and die just like my brother did, but I personally want the best for you. And I wasn't gonna ever say this in front of my family or anyone, but I don't even want you to go to jail. I want the best for you. I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug, please? Please?
Yes.
In a way, she is lucky she is forgiven. That's where people should find themselves blessed, because the guilt and the curse is way worse than an imprisonment. But hold on,
some breaking
don't miss interesting part of the case, which is latest 2025 updates. How about this? Even after forgiving, an extra bonus goes to the victim's family.
We have just learned former Dallas police officer Amber Guyger has been found liable in the death of Botham Jean. We just received the verdict in the civil trial. Guyger will have to pay more than $90 million. Back in 2018, Guyger mistakenly went into Jean's apartment after getting off work. She shot and killed him. Guyger was convicted in criminal court and is currently serving a 10-year prison sentence. She was denied parole last month.
Good for victim's family, and finally they got their justice on the racial ground, I guess.
For so many unarmed black and brown human beings all across America, this verdict today is for them. Everybody can raise their hand. This verdict is for them.
I really want to hear from you guys. What do you think about this case? Let me know in the comments. That would be interesting to learn from you guys as well. Like always, stay curious and blessed. Until next time, I'm Uzair Sipra. Oh, my coffee.